Hello to all my esteemed viewers watching from all over the world. You're welcome once again to this channel where we fearlessly unpack the truth behind the headlines and give you the deeper story that many would rather sweep under the carpet. Today we are dealing with a heartbreaking tragedy that has left Nigeria shaken: the cold-blooded killing of AriseNews reporter Somtochukwu Maduagwu, a young lady whose life and promising career were cut short by gunmen in Abuja. Just pause and think about it. A vibrant young journalist, someone whose calling was to inform the public and shine a light on injustice, gunned down in the heart of Nigeria's capital, Abuja, the so-called safest city in the country, the seat of power, where the president, the ministers, and the military chiefs all reside. Yet here we are, a young woman has been silenced. This is more than just another news story. It is a mirror of the dangerous times we live in as Nigerians. Somtochukwu's killing is not just about one life lost, as painful as that is. It is about what it represents. When a journalist, especially a young female journalist with so much courage and promise, is shot dead, it sends a chilling message: the truth is under attack, and those who dare to speak it are not safe. If she can be killed in Abuja, who among us is safe anywhere else in this country? Let's think deeply here. Journalism is not just a job, it is a calling. It's about giving voice to the voiceless, holding leaders accountable, and exposing what many in power would prefer to hide. Somtochukwu took on that task as a young lady, stepping into a dangerous arena where speaking the truth has become a deadly risk. And now she has paid the ultimate price. This is not just a loss for her family or AriseNews. This is a loss for Nigeria. Because when you kill a journalist, you are not only killing a human being, you are killing the truth. You are silencing the light. You are deepening the darkness. And this happened in Abuja, where we are told every corner has security presence, where billions are spent on intelligence and surveillance every year. Yet somehow, gunmen operated freely enough to end the life of a young woman who was simply doing her job. If the capital city has descended to this level, what hope is there for the villages in Katsina, Zamfara, Benue, Plateau, and even the bustling streets of Lagos? The message is clear: nowhere is safe. But Nigerians are tired of just hearing these stories. We are tired of the endless condolences. We are tired of empty promises. We are tired of leaders who act shocked as if they don't know insecurity has eaten deep into the nation. Somtochukwu's death is part of a bigger picture: the culture of impunity, where criminals act freely, knowing there will be no consequences. That is why journalists can be harassed, kidnapped, or killed, and the story disappears from the headlines within weeks. We must refuse to let this one fade away. Nigerians must stand up and demand answers. Who killed Somtochukwu? Why? How were they able to operate in the capital city without being stopped? Where are the CCTV cameras that were supposedly installed in Abuja years ago? Where is the so-called intelligence community that gulps billions? If this was your sister, your daughter, your friend, would you fold your hands and wait for another tragedy? Beyond demanding accountability, we must also protect journalism. Media houses must rally together, because if they allow this case to be swept under the rug, then every journalist in Nigeria is at risk. Civil society must amplify this case and pressure government to deliver justice. Citizens must understand that this is not just a journalist's problem, this is Nigeria's problem, because when the press is silenced, citizens remain blind, and a blind nation cannot be free. But let me also speak directly to the Nigerian youth. Many of you have grown so disillusioned that you don't even flinch anymore when bad news breaks. But this one should wake you up. Somtochukwu was one of us, young, ambitious, daring to make a difference. If her life can be cut short just like that, then none of us is safe unless we fight for a different Nigeria. We cannot continue to sit back, distracted by tribal or religious divisions, while those in power thrive in the chaos. So what must be done? First, Nigerians must demand an overhaul of the security architecture. Enough of waiting for tragedies to happen. We need proactive intelligence. Secondly, we must hold leaders accountable, not with tweets and hashtags alone, but with real civic action. Ask your senators, your representatives, your governors, what are you doing to protect lives? What are you doing to stop the killings? And third, we must unite as citizens. A divided people can never confront injustice. Somtochukwu's blood must not be in vain. It must push us to say enough is enough. It must push us to rise above docility. It must push us to protect freedom of speech, freedom of the press, and freedom of life itself. Because at the end of the day, this country belongs to us, not to the politicians who think Nigeria is their personal business empire. Her voice has been silenced, but ours remains. Let's use it. Let's not just mourn. Let's act. Let's turn grief into strength, pain into power, and anger into action. For every Nigerian life wasted, for every young dream shattered, for every journalist killed, we must stand up. If you found value in this video, do me a favor. Like this video, drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let's engage and build a conversation that matters. Share this video widely so that the voices of the oppressed are never drowned. And don't forget to subscribe for more bold and truth-centered content. Together, we will keep the flame of truth alive, no matter the darkness that tries to cover it.